I'm Ben Snyder, and this is Lightning Command as my Hackday entry. We have the Lightning experience. It's a huge improvement over classic Salesforce, but as with any UI, it's clicky. You have to use the mouse to get to places. Here's navigating to a setup node. It's 4 clicks, 1 type ahead, and 2 loading screens. And on the other end of the spectrum, we have command line tools. Command line tools are powerful, but very quick, and oftentimes only 1 click. That's to close the window. 2 ends of the spectrum. In the center is Lightning Command. It hopes to combine command line experiences with the Lightning UI. And with Lightning Command, everything is 1 or 2 simple steps away. Here we land in the Lightning experience, and the command line is accessible via keyboard shortcut. And here I could hit down to see all the commands that are available to me, but instead I'll just type help and hit enter. And I get a list of all the commands with a description of what they do. And in this flow, I'm pretending to be an admin, and admins generally create objects and modify properties about them. So I'll go ahead and create a new lead, start typing, get the autocomplete, and hit tab. This is an improvement because some of these objects might be in a drop-down menu, and to create a new one is a few clicks away. So I'll create the new lead, and you see that a modal is created, and here I'll create the new lead object, give it a company, and hit save. And as you can imagine, another thing that an admin might do is access setup quite often. And if there's a bunch of clicks to get to there, it could be a real pain in the butt. So instead, I'll go ahead and type object manager because I know that I need to modify this object. Here's the syntax to do that. Could be improved, but this is V1, pretty good. So I'll hit enter and navigate to the object manager. And not that great of an experience because setup is loading in this crunched up space. I could expand it and edit the account here, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, you know what I really like doing instead is going to Object Manager in a new tab. So I'll do -tab, and that opens up setup inside of a new browser tab. And you can see I'm already at the Object Manager, and I can go into my account record and change the page layout. Not going to do it for this particular demo, but you can imagine if I changed the page layout, I would have to go here and refresh the browser to see the changes I've made. So instead, you could run the refresh command, and it would refresh the view. As you can see there, the spinner came up. Now, another use case for command line is the developer tools. We're building something called the Lightning Component Builder, which is a web-based IDE. And this is the same flow. You hit command space and it brings up the tools here. And you can see I'm building something with a button. So I might need to reference the Lightning Design System. I'll pull up the buttons section. You can really pull up any bit of information from the Lightning Design System. This is a pretty good experience because it's a responsive design and you can see anything you want here. You could expand it and navigate the documentation as you normally would, or open it in a new tab as you saw. But you know what? I remember seeing something in the FAQ section, and it was about a tool that I could use to generate a static resource for the CSS files. And so one of the things in this tool that I saw was a reference to release. And I'm not exactly sure what release I'm on, so another command I could use is system version and hit enter, and what I get is what release I'm on. That's Lightning Command. Thank you. Demo one feature, and that is the save feature and the keyboard shortcut feature. So going back to the admin flow, you know, I create new leads often, and I may navigate to the object manager often. So I can hit save. I'll save these two things, and you can see that it's adding those keyboards, those things to keyboard shortcuts. So I could, you know, quickly just click them, and it would pull up the modal, or I could use the keyboard and access them via the same keyboard commands like Control 1 or Control 2 to open the actual setup tree. Thank you.